Alright guys, still in the diaspora, we're still in London. We're going to take a look at a group of guys that came up with clothing line, well t-shirts, that link us back to home.
My name is Arnold Sarfo-Kantanka. I'm into community development and I'm from Kumasi, Ghana. In 2008, while studying at university, came up with an idea to showcase my identity, my roots. And I'm from Ghana, but I didn't find anything out there which kind of represented me in a cool, funky, fresh, creative way. I started Mefiri Ghana when I was in university. It was just an idea, just searching for identity whilst I was in the UK to promote the Ghanaian roots, my heritage. And before I knew it, I realised that a lot of other people had the same kind of idea. Let's create a brand that can breed influence, that can give people a voice and people that share the same dream and passion for us about our country. So we started a business, and since then we've joined forces and built a team. We're opening up the doors for a lot of young people to volunteer in Ghana and give back and connect them with Ghana. So the strapline is connecting the world with Ghana.
We are sitting here with Arnold from Mefiri Ghana, and he started a clothing line. Well, not really. We're going to find out more about what it is that he does. Arnold, welcome to the Be Bold Show. How are you?
I'm very well, and yourself?
Good. Well, I'm just going to get right into it. Can you just tell me a bit about yourself and how you came up with Mefiri Ghana?
A bit about myself. I don't even like talking about myself, but you asked me. I am recently turned 26 years old, started Mefiri Ghana. The vision came to me when I was 20. I was studying university, minding my own business, cooking spaghetti bolognese in my house, and then it's like a vision for God came to me and said, look, just do it now. That vision actually first came to me in June 2008, but it wasn't until October 2008 where I actually went on Google and started researching something to express my identity, my culture, something that would connect me with my country, Ghana. Living in London, I found that it wasn't really a means to really connect with my culture. Like I could wear my ntuma, but you know, if I'm going to a university lecture, wearing ntuma is not really suitable. Do you know what I mean? So I just wanted to kind of mix the modern day with the old school, you know, the roots. Wearing a t-shirt that says I'm from Ghana, or just wearing something that's red, gold and green, it's a bit dead, like everyone's doing it, so I wanted to be a bit unique. So just came up with the idea. My friend actually has a clothing company, Jesus Loves Me, and it was colourful, it was vibrant, and I thought, wow, I like something like that, but something that represents me. But like most of us, like I said, the vision came to me in June, but it wasn't until October that I moved. And a lot of us, we sit on our dreams, we sit on our ambitions, but all we need to do is move. And I think that's what I did. And what I realised is that the dream that I had was a dream that a lot of other people had. Because when I started posting on Facebook and showing pictures, oh yeah, this is what I designed, people started saying, where can I get it from? Who made it? Who designed it? So that was the inception.
So now you started a t-shirt line, meaning I am Ghanaian. What else do you then do with that in London with the diaspora and with youth?
I love the way you said I started a t-shirt line. Because a lot of people, what they don't realise is that, okay, it's more than a t-shirt. It's a product that tells a story. I studied business management accounting, and we can't communicate exactly what our agenda is. Because not everyone will get it or understand. But Mefiri Ghana is a company. But I think that to build a business, you build a brand. If you have a brand, you have influence. If you have a brand, you can grow and you can diversify into other products. Like I'm looking at the camera now. Well, I'm not, I'm looking at you, but I see the camera as well in the left eye. And it's Canon. Canon have a brand. If Canon want to make Mefiri Canon t-shirts, there's a small percentage of their market that will buy it. Why? Because of the brand. HTW. Love it. I don't love it because of the product, I love it because of the story. I love it because of the business brains behind it. And before I leave, I have to meet him. You know, we're connected on Twitter, but I need to meet him. So it's about having that brand. So Mefiri Ghana is a brand that tells a story where the vision is to inspire a generation to share the love of Ghana. Like I'm irritated by a lot of things I see in this country that I love, but I can do what a lot of our older generation do and what a lot of people do on radio. They talk about it. Oh, but the roads. Oh, the government. Oh, but it's too hot. Oh, my washing. Oh, I'm hungry. Let's do something about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, we talk too much. There needs to be action. So, create a brand, accidentally, but now okay, let me take it back. Create a product, start getting sales in UK, US, and as far as Australia. 2010, realized, okay, we have a voice. What we're going to do with this? So we decided, okay, let's see what we can do in Ghana. So we didn't say we're going to come to Ghana, we're going to build a hospital because they need hospitals. We're going to build a school because they need schools. No, that's not development. You got to meet someone where they're at. You got to meet people where they're at. So we came, we said, okay, well, we have a specific skill set. We know how to do workshops. Let's come and let's see what we can do. Let's work with them, not for them.
Now you also moved on, you started a campaign. Why did you decide to bring Mefiri Ghana, sort of make it go back to Ghana?
We have a product called Mefiri Ghana. We could just stay in London and say, yeah, Mefiri Ghana. But Adam Samuel, our creative designer, he even said it, he said, you've got to get your home support. We're not based here. But this is where we're from. And this is the country we're trying to help brand positively. So when we came, we just worked with a school in Accra, at Spintex near Leicester Hospital, and we went to Tamale as well. And we worked with a school there, and what we realized that we had an experience, an interaction which was so profound that it connected us, but it had such an impact on the young people who are the future of Ghana. So when we talk about the future of Ghana, we're not talking about ourselves.
What about me? 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 What about me?
Why was it important for you to start WAM?
It was important to start the WAM campaign to see how I can overcome challenges I faced. The challenge I faced was, why is it that a country that's endowed with gold, that walks on gold, that has abundant of commodities, minerals, whatever have you, just now enters a lower middle income country? Why is it that we discovered oil, yet 2% of it, the revenue is coming to Ghana? Why is it that we have iron ore and nothing's happening? Why is it that petrol prices are rising and the average person's salary is 100 cedis a month? Sit here and talk about it, or we can do something about it and try and create entrepreneurs, try and create a product that has an influence, and through that influence we influence policy. But policy can be influenced, but it's more about, for me personally, I think it's about governance, because policies are there, it's about how are they enforced, you know? I think a generational shift needs to happen. But for that generational shift to happen, people need to be connected with the country. People get connected through the product, they get informed through our blog, and they get to do something proactively through WAM, 3-stage change process. You love Ghana, you're from Ghana, or you've heard about Ghana, so you love it, so you embrace our products. You get informed about Ghana through our blog, and the people that we connect with through our blog. We empower young people to talk about what's going on in their communities. What you're doing for Ghana, that's the WAM campaign. That's the proactive element. 3-stage change process. If I told that to your average person, they'll be like, but where can I get a t-shirt? Do you see what I'm saying? There is a longitudinal approach to achieving this vision, which I probably might not be around to see, but that's what we need. So that's why we all need to connect. And I love the way that yourself are working with HTW. That's what's needed. You need to think about a bigger picture. Like, really and truly, I shouldn't really be talking to HTW because they're competitors, but no, they're not. Because one thing I took from university is strategic positioning. Understanding who your market is, understanding where you fit in the market, and understanding how you can work with those around you rather than see them as competition. Simple.
Now, what is the one thing that you have really learned in your life in working in London and in Ghana?
You have to believe in what God has given you. You have to believe in it, because there'll be so many times you'll be tested. I'm going to tell you openly, there's been many a times that I thought is this really me? Is Mefiri Ghana really me? Why are people hollering at me wanting internships? Why are people wanting to work for us? Why am I meeting Prince Charles or interviewing Sir Richard Branson or being asked to go here and being able to walk into the embassy in just my jeans and, you know, like why? And when you keep on questioning what you're doing, it can affect you mentally and you can lose focus. So now, very focused. Very focused. I need to build it even more. But I think that was one thing. Have faith in what God has given you. Take each day as it comes. There's a great quote that says, without a vision, the people perish, you know? So you do need to have a vision. You do need to have some idea about where you want your product or service or your NGO to go. But don't feel that you're not getting there because of where you're at. Because where you're at is temporary, it's a moment. What are you doing? What steps are you taking to get to where you need to get to? Who are you connecting with and who's connected with you? I know a load of people, but my network is so small. Close people. Because people will always let you down. They let down tons of times. People will always let you down. Well, most times will let you down. There's very few people you can trust. In Ghana, I take each day as it comes. Because of traffic, but because it's a place where I'm not living at the moment. So it's quite a new experience, you know, trying to do a range of different activities in a range of different areas for the WAM campaign. And business here is different. It's just different. But you got to embrace it. If you go to any country with preconceived ideas about how business should be done, you will fail ridiculously. You've got to be flexible and adaptable in your approach, in how you work with your team, and don't look at titles. Don't look at titles. Oh, I'm a football player. Oh, I'm CEO. Great. What about when you're at home? Are you still the CEO? Are you still the football player? Or are you a husband or your wife? Do you know what I mean? Titles, it doesn't bother me. I see celebrities. They're still human. They just have some kind of title that goes with them. But they're still human. So now when I look at people, especially, like I look at Mensa Otabel, the pastor, I look at him, I think, what has this man had to do to, what has this man gone through to get to where he is? That's what I look at now. Hi, my name's Arnold Sarfo-Kantanka. I'm the founder of Mefiri Ghana, director of WAM Campaign, the charity. And what I would like to leave with you today is a quote that shaped my life. It says, do not withhold good from those to whom it is due when it's in the power of your hand to do so. So what is in your hand? What gift, what talent do you have that you're sitting on? What can you do to help someone else? What can you do to help grow a business, to grow a service? You might not need to be an entrepreneur, but you might need to serve and work for someone else. But what do you have? And don't forget to be bold.
Mefiri Ghana. I love them. I'm from Ghana, and that I am. Do you remember being out, you know, and then wanting to somehow get connection back to Ghana or South Africa in your case?
Well, for me, I think it had to do a lot with the food and finding food stalls, because you can't really find everything that you enjoy so much.
I used to
everywhere.
hunt for those things. Like,
what else? I remember you used to watch a lot of
movies. The Nigerian movies, I had to hear. I mean, then Ghanaian movies weren't that popular, but then it started to get, you know, a bit better. But still, Nigerian movies, constantly, I had to.
And I mean, it's such a good concept with the shirts to also show, you know, where you're from, what you want, and it just connects you to home.
Constantly. Anyways, now it's time for our giveaways. We've got some few things.
There are these HTW empowerment beads that we are so excited to give away to you guys. Now, all you need to do is go onto our Facebook or our website and tell us what you think Ghanaians have that Ghanaians take for granted. Well, it is time for a break right now, but we'll be back after this.
After the break, 2011 Young Entrepreneur of the Year, CEO of Horseman Shoes, Tony Senaya.